Hi folks, Mark with Fire Mountain Outdoors. Thanks for joining. Hey, Bob's off doing something fun, chasing Sasquatch, or well, what he's doing? He's doing something fun, I remember. So I'm running solo today, and we are talking about AR15 pistols and the SB15 pistol stabilizing brace. So first, let's talk about the AR15 pistol. This is obviously not a concealed carry piece. You're not going to carry this in a pocket holster when you're wearing shorts. Probably not going to put it in an ankle holster. It would look kind of funny in a shoulder rig. So a lot of people would wonder why you even have an AR-15 pistol, or what's the purpose of it. I guess my response would be that they're pretty compact, and they have a lot of firepower in a very compact package. And they are also black and scary looking, and Diane Feinstein hates them, which makes me love them. The other thing that's interesting about the AR, and here in Washington State, is you cannot carry a loaded long rifle in a vehicle, but you can carry a loaded pistol. So if you have a concealed weapons permit or a concealed pistol license, and so that adds a lot of firepower in a compact piece that can fit under your seat. That's actually usable up to 100-150 yard ranges, where a conventional handgun wouldn't be. And that's a useful thing for ranchers, farmers, rural folk, pest eradication. This would also be handy for feral hog eradication in areas that have that problem around the country. So the real reason I have it is because it's bitchin'. Now, the SB15 is advertised and manufactured as a pistol stabilizing brace. The SB15 is a shooter's aid designed to maximize the potential of any buffer tube equipped pistol, made of elastopolymer, provides stable support for firing an AR pistol with one hand. And it's got a little asterisk here that says the ATF has reviewed this product and determined that attaching the SB15 to a firearm does not alter the classification of the firearm or subject the firearm to NFA control. So that's that. We have a weapon here that has a lot of firepower in a compact space, but it is it's a handgun. It's very short, and if you were going to shoulder this pistol, you've got this little buffer tube that's right up here, and it's doable, and it's pretty common. And so let's talk about that. What I have here is a 17mm box end wrench. It's 14mm on the other for the curious out there. This is a wrench. I have a nail sticking up over here. I just pounded it in. The fact that I used this wrench as a hammer did not change this into a hammer. This is still a wrench. I used it in a manner that wasn't intended to, and it sort of functioned. Did not change the character of this. That'll make sense here in a bit. So let's look at this SB15 and see what we got. You open the package, and this is the brace itself. According to the pictures here, this is going to slide on to that right there. It has a letter from the ATF, from the Department of Justice, saying that adding this to that does not change the nature of the weapon or the intended use of the weapon. We also have an instruction sheet, and we have another Velcro stabilizing pad. So let's put this thing on. And now the first thing we're going to do is make sure that our firearm is safe and unloaded. I visually inspect the chamber. That's good. We're in the safe position. You never work on a firearm that's loaded. If I see another news article about somebody shooting themselves cleaning their gun, I'm going to puke. So that's a given for all the smart people out there. That's the first thing we do. We're going to set this aside here. It says to liberally coat the inside of the tube. And the instructions say talcum powder. We all know what that means. But I did kind of get a kick out of that. It was a little bit too manly to say baby powder. And we liberally coated that on there. And now we're going to start to put this on. Once again, our firearm is safe and unloaded. And we are going to start to slip this over the tube. And it says it fits 1 to 1.2 inch diameter tubes. This is a larger tube. You can see the step right here. So that's pretty stout. I'm going to have to put quite a bit of force on that. I'm going to have to change my camera angle. What the heck? Wow. Well, I went to the truck to get Eli's sweatshirt to get this baby powder off of here, and I'll be darned. Somehow it magically slid itself on there. I'm kind of glad because, you know, prior to this review, I tried putting it on and it only went about halfway. Looks like it took a lot of pressure. If you had the option of having SBR, a true SBR, got your tax stamp, and you had a collapsible lower with an adjustable length of pull, and were able to run the short barrel so that you could have the short compact weapon for close quarter situations, or working from inside the confines of a vehicle or whatever, that would be a definite option. And at $139 what this costs, you know, for only $70 more you can get the tax stamp and you could do it right. And that really makes sense for most people in most states. And if I could do that, if Washington allowed SBRs, then I would definitely have a registered SBR lower so that I could have a nice short compact weapon. But because my state law doesn't allow that, this bangs nails in the bench really well. Let's shoot it. So let's try out the SB15 as it was designed. You know, originally this was meant for people that had weak arms or a disability, and this was made to be an aid that could help them stabilize the pistol. And you know, just feeling it right here, there's a definite stabilization effect. Now, I guess I can't express how awkward it is for me it's pretty awkward to get a sight picture. I can see the red dot. Okay, there. Well, let's see if I can shoot it. You know, I got a little bouncing target here. We're gonna see if I can hit it. was awkward. Now, I used it as the intended purpose, the 14mm wrench. Let's try it as a hammer, as I originally intended to misuse it. Yeah, this wrench makes a great hammer, by the way. So I'm not a big fan of, I'm not gonna RoboCop this thing. I guess it would be nice if you were worried about retention. No, you won't take my weapon. I can just about guarantee that I won't be using this buttstock as an arm stabilizer. But it's a great hammer. Now the bouncing target, on the other hand, it seems to be too heavy for the fast-moving 5.56 bullets to actually penetrate through. So I like this. This is great. The SB15 shooting. It's a great hammer. Hey, I got an idea. Let's try it from the confines of a truck. What do you think? Let's do that next. So this segment might make 0 sense to a lot of you, because you can't see the reason why anyone would ever have to shoot from the confines of a vehicle. But the fact of the matter is, in rural America, there's a lot of predators and things that you encounter along the roads and along your fence lines and along your property that are eradicated. And if you actually get out of the vehicle, then those predators or whatever might be scared off. So this is actually a realistic scenario that happens all through rural America. Well, this is a matter of survival for a lot of folks. So we're gonna test out this little firearm and see how it deploys. See, I've got a little orange target out there that would simulate a possum getting into the grain bin, or a coyote that's wanting to eat a calf, or a cougar getting a lamb, something like that. So I've got that out there. It's sitting there. It's not going to move. If I get out of the rig, it's going to spook. So I got to grab my weapon, grab my magazine, load it, and eradicate the predator. That predator is eradicated. So that's a valid use of this for a lot of folks here in America. And it's a lot more maneuverable inside the cab of this truck. I could stuff it up underneath the seat. You can have it behind the seat. I could have it tucked underneath the console. It's a nice little compact weapon. So for $140, that's the SigTac SB15 Arm Stabilizer. I'd like to throw out a plug to Gators Custom Guns in Kelso. That's where I purchased this, and Wally over there is a good guy, and he's always giving me a great deal. So if you're in Southwest Washington, Northwest Oregon area, and you're in the market for firearms, ammo, or accessories, stop by Gators Custom Guns over in Kelso. They've always done me right. Hey, thanks for watching this segment, and I hope it was entertaining and insightful, and keep watching, subscribing, and like us on Facebook. Thanks for watching. I have an annoying bird in the background. It's a woodpecker. Hey! Hey, I'm working over here. For crying out loud. Shh! Quiet on the set. See what I gotta deal with here. This is freaking ridiculous. And you know he's a woodpecker, so I don't shoot woodpeckers because they're cute and they have a natural function. They make noise. Blue jays, I don't like blue jays. They steal my walnuts out of my walnut tree. And I like to shoot blue jays. I probably shouldn't admit that. I think it's a songbird. I don't think you're supposed to shoot them. Shoot crows. Crows are worthy of shooting. They're smart. They're hard to get. They see me come out of the barn with a rifle, and they are gone. They learn fast. Really? Hey! Yeah. Yeah. Where was I? Hi folks. Oh, so let's just start all over.